Welcome to the Metabolic Maestro podcast, where we help you orchestrate your metabolism one note at a time. This is episode 4, Glycine and Taurine, How Cells Prevent Overload. I'm Kathleen, a synthesized voice Bob has chosen to host his podcast. Welcome back to the Metabolic Orchestra series. So far, we've talked about electricity, ATP, mitochondria, and electrons. Today, we focus on control, because energy without control is damaging. Two small molecules play an outsized role here: glycine and taurine. Glycine and taurine don't produce ATP. They protect the systems that do by managing oxidative stress and preventing cellular overload. Part 1. Why calming is metabolic. Cells constantly choose between growth, adaptation, repair, or self-destruction. These are biochemical decisions, not emotional ones. When cellular excitation exceeds capacity, cells protect themselves by slowing down. Glycine and taurine orchestrate this calming protection. Part 2. Glycine, the simplest amino acid. All amino acids have the same basic backbone structure. What makes each amino acid different is its side chain called the R group. Every other amino acid has a more complex side chain. Some have carbon chains, some have rings, some have special functional groups. Glycine is the simplest and smallest amino acid possible, a single hydrogen. Glycine fits where other amino acids cannot, and it's used everywhere. Part 3. Glycine as a neurotransmitter. In the nervous system, glycine is inhibitory. When glycine binds to receptors on nerve cells, it reduces the cell's tendency to send signals. It's a brake pedal, not a gas pedal. If a neurotransmitter is excitatory like glutamate, it does the opposite. It makes neurons more likely to fire by making the cell more positively charged or more sensitive. Glycine quiets signals, it lowers noise and allows precision. This is why glycine improves sleep quality, stress tolerance, cognitive clarity, and this calming influence improves efficiency. Part 4. Glycine and glutathione. Glutathione is the cell's master antioxidant. It's composed of 3 amino acids: glutamate, cysteine, and glycine. Glycine is often the limiting factor in its synthesis. Glycine is essential for glutathione synthesis, which neutralizes ROS. Without adequate glycine, glutathione synthesis production decreases, ROS accumulates, and mitochondrial damage can trigger inflammatory cascades. But glycine does not fight oxidation. It enables cleanup. Part 5. Glycine and detoxification. In the liver, glycine is used in detoxification. Toxins are conjugated, bound to glycine, and safely excreted. This includes bile acids, benzoates, and certain medications. When glycine is low, detox slows and fatigue appears. Part 6. Glycine and collagen. Every third amino acid in collagen is glycine. This structural abundance supports blood vessels, skin, tendons, and gut lining integrity, while intact collagen structure helps prevent inflammatory signaling. Part 7. Taurine is not a protein builder. Taurine is not used to build proteins. Instead, it exists mainly as a free amino acid-like compound whose roles are regulatory, modulating, and protective rather than structural. Most amino acids are used as building blocks for proteins and carry out structural or enzymatic functions. Taurine is different. It remains free inside cells and tissues, where it helps regulate balance, signaling, and cellular stability. Part 8. Taurine and membranes. Taurine stabilizes cell membranes. It regulates sodium flow, potassium flow, and calcium entry. This prevents electrical chaos, especially in heart muscle, neurons, and mitochondria. Part 9. Taurine and bile. Taurine conjugates bile acids, making bile more effective. Effective bile means better fat digestion, better fats, soluble vitamin absorption, and lower liver stress. Taurine indirectly supports mitochondria by improving fat delivery. Part 10. Taurine and calcium control. Taurine helps protect cells from excess calcium. It moderates how much calcium enters the cell, preventing mitochondrial overload, excessive reactive oxygen stress, and the activation of cell death signaling pathways. Because both heart muscle cells and neurons rely on precise calcium control to function safely, Taurine plays a key protective role in these high-energy tissues. Part 11. Taurine and redox balance. Taurine does not directly neutralize free radicals. Instead, it reduces electron leakage, improves mitochondrial efficiency, and limits inflammation. By helping maintain redox balance, the cell's natural control of oxidative stress, taurine lowers the energy cost of cellular work and supports healthy function. Part 12. Glycine and taurine together. So far we've seen how glycine cleans up damage while taurine prevents damage. Together, these cellular functions support mitochondrial health and stress resistance, which may contribute to improved stress resilience and mood. But as we learned in Step 4, if you're already short on cysteine, adding glycine won't help much. The prevention versus cleanup distinction. Glycine enables cleanup glutathione synthesis, detoxification, and collagen support. Taurine enables prevention membrane stabilization, ion regulation, and calcium buffering. Both matter, but they work differently. Part 13. Nutrient dependencies. To make taurine, the body relies on cysteine and vitamin B6, which acts as a cofactor for the key transamination and decarboxylation steps. To use glycine effectively, the body needs adequate protein, magnesium, and healthy mitochondria. These are examples of system nutrients, compounds that support the function of multiple metabolic pathways rather than just a single reaction. Part 14. Aging and overload. As we age, excitatory signaling increases, calcium regulation becomes less precise, and antioxidant demands rise. Without enough glycine and taurine, cells may choose to shut down rather than adapt a protective response. This can feel like fatigue. In closing, energy must be controlled. Glycine cleans, taurine stabilizes. Neither is flashy, but both are essential. Beautifully working together, glycine enables glutathione synthesis and cleanup of oxidative stress, taurine providing prevention through membrane stabilization, ion regulation, especially calcium, and redox balance protecting cells from overload while supporting the calming and protective roles in the metabolic orchestra. In the next episode, we'll explore the minerals that quietly set the ceiling on energy. Magnesium and iron, and why deficiencies feel vague but profound. Until then, health is not about stimulation, it's about stability.